I'm in the middle? What's that about? I'm in the middle? In the middle? That can only mean one thing. One thing! You know what's coming. You know what's coming already. Welcome. Well, in a moment, when I actually hit play. Play! Full disclosure, this access preview has been gifted and sent over by the guys at Frontier Games. I'm not being paid to show you this. This is purely just an opportunity for you with either myself or a number of other content creators to show you early access of F1 Manager 24 before the game comes out later on this month. We have the opportunity to create your own team. Oh, the bass on that is so sexy. Oh no, I'd already changed it. It's not got the copywritten music in it. That's good. Let me skip it and let me turn it from ultra down because quite evidently there was a little bit of frame rate lag there. So we'll set it to medium and that should eliminate any frame rate lag we get. I hope anyway. That's plan. Are we still frame rate laggy or are we alright? I think we're alright, aren't we? I think we're alright. Good, lovely. That's weird. It should be borderless, but I can't get my mouse out. I am borderless. No, not full screen. No, borderless is fine. I just want to get my mouse out over here. I can, as long as I'm not actually... That was weird. Well, I had already set it up, and then it didn't like me all of a sudden. Fletch is redeemed with his channel points a gifted subscription, so we shall do that right now for you, Fletch. Thank you, mate. Wishing rain on me for my first Grand Prix, although I'd like to think in Bahrain it won't be raining. Do let me know in due course if there is any frame rate lag and we can adjust the settings accordingly. Of course, it is, as you can quite clearly see on the screen, a development build. Everything you see is not final. And if there are any bugs, which a handful of which I've been made aware of and there are some workarounds, if we do encounter any bugs, of course, expect those to be worked out before launch. So, for F1 Manager 24, for the very first time, you can create your own team. There's also race moments available as well to take over a certain scenario from real life and try and perform better. But we will be creating our own team here for the very first time.
Formula 1. A new season and a new dawn as a brand new team lines up on the grid.
Me!
That means an even harder challenge to secure that coveted championship silverware as the on-track action is turned right up to 11. We're ready for excitement ahead as the teams return to the drawing board in the battle to end Red Bull's dominance. They'll need to balance their aspirations for high performance with the risk of pushing too far and inviting catastrophic failures out on the track. With many drivers on the last year of their contracts, team principals will need to ensure that they're kept in the right mindset across the whole season, as well as managing sponsor demands and protecting their most valuable assets from the prying eyes of their rivals. As a new competitor enters the fray, anything is possible. This is Formula 1.
Up the Chesnoid Racing, we're back! In a different name. In a different game. Next step. Team setup. Origin 1, Origin... Oh, okay, so we can select our different story, okay. So, our origin here, team profile. Starting balance of 30 million. Obviously, the cost cap is enacted in-game because it's a real-life simulation. Starting balance of 30 million with a Ferrari powertrain. You can freely choose the quality of your cars, facilities, drivers, and staff. Hungry newcomer. 20 million. Okay, so that one you get full choice there. Here, Victorine Schultz is a maverick entrepreneur disrupting industries around the world. They've now turned their attention to Formula One, and just like in business, they intend to win at all costs. Schultz chose you personally to take them to the top, but the owner's fame won't buy success. Even fighting for points will be a challenge at first, so be prepared for an uphill battle. A starting balance of only 20 million, team rating of 1 star, and a Renault powertrain. We get a Mercedes powertrain, technical breakthrough. It's a smaller starting balance though, but look at this car and staff. Full 5 stars compared to the 2-star with the previous one. Flame Point are a small engineering outfit, but their technical expertise is mighty. They're about to step onto the world stage, having created an incredible car through their innovative technology, but with limited budget and no reputation, it's down to you to answer the age-old question. Is technical brilliance enough to snatch victory from the Titans in Formula One? You guys are going to have to help me decide which one we go for here. Phoenix Rising, a £20 million budget with a Renault powertrain. Phoenix was a dominant force in other categories of motorsport, but disappeared from the public eye a few years ago. Now they're back and intend to claim the ultimate prize of victory in Formula One. They have access to a well-developed headquarters, but despite their impressive legacy, are struggling to get to grips with Formula One's technical regulations. The board trusts you to solve these challenges and rise them up from the ashes to motorsport fame once again. So we'd have a below-average car and drivers, but excellent facilities and pretty decent staff as well. Industry Giant is 5 with a 50 million budget. Meteor Materials is a conglomerate of several huge resource companies previously partnering with multiple teams within other motorsports. Now they're taking centre stage with a plan to cement themselves as a true industry titan. They've contacts, money and infrastructure, and they expect you to lead them to a spectacular debut in Formula One and, fittingly, a meteoric rise to the top with a Ferrari powertrain, excellent staff, top quality drivers, above average car and decent facilities as well. Yikes. That would be quite the pressure. And Automotive Legacy is the final one. Number 6. Cicada is a name synonymous with luxury and power in the automotive world, but they intend to be synonymous with dominance in Formula One as well. The board has selected you as the person to spearhead their entry into the sport, and they expect solid midfield results initially, but this ambitious brand has speed in its DNA, and they want to show the world what their cars can truly do. A £20 million budget, a Honda Red Bull powertrain, 3-star car, 3-star, basically middle of the bloody field across the board. So do we want to freely select everything ourselves with regards car, facilities, drivers and staff? Or do we want to select one of the presets? Do we want to be challenging right at the top? Do we want to be starting right at the very bottom? Do we maybe want to be middle of the board and have the chance of maybe sneaking into the points? For this preview, I think maybe being middle of the road is probably the way forward. We will put it to a vote though. How many options can I put together for a poll? Not sure actually. 5. Okay, good. When there are 6 options, that's annoying. We won't do Origin 1 then. We won't select it all ourselves. We'll go with one of the presets. Which preset? Which origin do we start with? Chat, you have the say. It is up to you. I'll call them what they are. Hungry Newcomer. And we'll give you a quick rundown again before or whilst it's all going on. Technical Breakthrough. Phoenix Rising. I'll tweet this stream out here as well if you don't mind, just before we set this vote live. Industry Giant or Automotive Legacy. Automatic, but then Automotive Legacy. It will run for 5 minutes And let me tweet the stream out first. Pop that tweet out, and then let's set this live. It's going to be a 10-minute poll, so we can really figure out what it is we want to do here, get to the bottom of it, and then make the right decision. What do we feel is the right call? We won't go for the Origin one. I'm curious to see which one you go for. I shall give you a quick rundown again. That's why we put the elongated poll, so that you guys can have a full 10 minutes to decide this. So maybe hold off on voting yet, and I'll just give you a quick rerun of everything that's going through here. Sorry, just taking some paracetamol for my sorry tooth. So, what is our origin in Formula One going to be for this 3-race preview? We're going to be the hungry newcomer with a Renault powertrain, with basic facilities and below average car drivers and staff, racing for Victorine Schultz. She's come and selected us, hand-picked us to drive the team, but it will be a backmarker team to begin again. And whether we challenge for any points in the first 3 races that we do here in this preview is up for discussion. Technical breakthrough would see us have a top-tier car, top-tier staff, pretty good drivers, but very basic facilities. So we might start with a great car, but not be able to develop anywhere near as quickly as other teams, because the very basic facilities and a very small budget. But it would be a Mercedes powertrain. Flame Point are the small engineering outfit. It's kind of the mighty minnows for this one, isn't it? Technical breakthrough would mean it's kind of the double diffuser or DAS system breakthrough that does actually make it through the FIA's regulations. You clicked on the wrong one, did you, Kieran? Well done, mate. You've done that very well indeed. Option 4 is the Phoenix Rising. They've been a dominant force in other categories of motorsport. Maybe this is kind of like the Audi side of things, perhaps. Although it would be a Renault powertrain that they'd be using here. Of course, Audi not in the sport yet, IRL. Would have the best facilities possible, so could develop very quickly, but not with a massive budget to do so. Pretty decent staff. Alright drivers, an alright car, but wouldn't necessarily be fighting for points that regularly. But would have a very good reputation to bring in drivers of a decent ilk later on down the line. The industry giant, which would have a massive budget, a really good car, decent facilities, excellent staff and excellent drivers. We would be fighting for podiums and wins, you would imagine, from the off. Podiums at least. They've got the contacts, the money and the infrastructure to challenge right from the off with a Ferrari powertrain, which might not be the most reliable, but would be very quick in a straight line. And then the Automotive Legacy team is the one that is slap bang across the middle. Would be kind of the challenge for points and maybe a podium team at this early stage, with a Honda Red Bull powertrain and a £20 million budget. Ambitious brand has speed in its DNA, but can it do it in Formula One? They are your options. At the moment, it's very heavily weighted towards Automotive Legacy. 54% for Automotive Legacy, and 31% for Technical Breakthrough, 8% for Hungry Newcomer and for Industry Giant, and nobody has voted for Phoenix Rising yet. It is indeed an early access version of F1 Manager. If I bring up the Steam page for F1 Manager, I can show you more about the game. Store. F1 Manager. So F1 Manager 2024 comes out on the 23rd of July in approximately 2 weeks' time. It's available for pre-purchase now if you would like to. There is a 10% discount on the Deluxe Edition if you would like to pick up the Deluxe Edition. And it's available on Steam right now. Launches on the 23rd of July. I believe it's out on multiple platforms. Let me just clarify that by having a look at their website, F1 Manager 2024. Show you their website. Yes, available 23rd of July 2024, and for the first time is coming to Nintendo Switch as well. Available on Steam, Epic Games, on PC of course, PS5 and PS4, Xbox Series XS and Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch for the very first time. It's available on the 23rd, Daniel. So if you pre-order it on the 18th or the 19th, you'll get it on the 23rd. Would be my understanding. Your team, your story. Chesnoy Bloody Racing. Hey, Annie, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel. How's the vote doing? Oh, even more heavily weighted towards Automotive Legacy at the moment. 63% of the vote. I'll give you a quick run through again. Hungry Newcomer with basic facilities and below average car drivers and staff with a Renault powertrain, a 1-star team rating and a middle of the road budget compared to everything else that we've got on offer for us here, is Victorine Schultz coming into the sport as a Hungry Newcomer. Fletch, thank you for gifting forward the one that you just renewed with your channel points as well. AJ, welcome to the gang, my man. There is Technical Breakthrough, which would be the team that have a banging car, excellent staff, decent drivers, but no money and poor facilities. Limited budget and no reputation. Although the team rating is higher than the Hungry Newcomer. A Mercedes powertrain. The car would be very good from the off, but would they be able to challenge with the budget longer term? Then you've got Phoenix Rising, which would have fantastic facilities because they've been a dominant force in other categories. Maybe the GT Series or LMP1 or something like that. Or NASCAR or IndyCar perhaps. £20 million budget, Renault powertrain, nearly a 3-star team rating, excellent facilities, bang on staff, below average car and drivers. The Industry Giant with all of the money, the excellent drivers, the pretty decent car, the excellent staff and the very good facilities as well. And then the Automotive Legacy, the one that is a bang average across the board, but should be, you know, challenging maybe for a top 10 here, a top 10 there. With a 2-star or slightly into the 3-star by a little smidge reputation. And a Honda Red Bull powertrain. And the minute... Ooh, Technical Breakthroughs had a little bit of a late surge. We've got 57% for Automotive Legacy, 29% for Technical Breakthrough, 9% for Hungry Newcomer, 6% for Industry Giant, and still no one cares about Phoenix Rising, apparently. Phoenix Rising is Andretti Autosport. Yeah, perhaps it could be. We're not going to be called Frontier Racing, though. We're going to be called Chesnoid. Chesnoid Racing, because I'm me. What are we saying? You've not got long left to vote. I'll be honest. It looks very one-sided, so I think we just call it. It's going to be Automotive Legacy by a 20 to 10 to 3 to 2 to 0 vote. Automotive Legacy it is. So, Cicada is a name synonymous with luxury and power in the automotive world. Bentley, maybe? To compare to real life, perhaps? But they intend to be synonymous with dominance in Formula 1 as well. The board has selected you as the person to spearhead their entry into the sport, and they expect solid midfield results initially. But this ambitious brand has speed in its DNA, and they want to show the world what their cars can truly do. With a Honda powertrain, we will be a team that has an automotive legacy elsewhere, but can we have an automotive legacy in Formula 1? Choose the two main drivers for your team. At the minute, Esteban Ocon and Lance Stroll are the two that it's defaulted to. Who do we also have access to? Let's have a look. Valtteri Bottas. 16 million quid a year, though. Wow! Oscar Piastri, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Nico Hülkenberg, Yuki, Alex Albon, or Daniel Ricciardo. And my second driver is currently Lance Stroll. What are we thinking, chat? Who's going to be the number one driver? Who's going to be the number two driver? Bear in mind, we have a run-of-the-mill budget. Ocon, I'm not sure what Ocon's on, actually. Doesn't say. Stroll was 5 million, wasn't he? Stroll's 5 million per annum. I don't actually know what Esteban Ocon is on. 84 rated, you imagine it's going to be about 6 million then. Oh no, he's there. Yeah, he's on 6 million per annum. What are we saying? Number one driver, Oscar Piastri, seems to be very popular. Who's going to be the number two driver? Hülkenberg is leaving his seat in real life, but only to come back, well, we presume, to come back as an Audi driver. Alex is 83 rated, similarly to Yuki and Nico, but on more than 2 times their yearly wage. Ocon is only slightly better, but he's on twice the wage. You know what? I might go with Nico. We're driving as Nico. It's not assumed he's going to Audi, is it not? We're driving as Nico, or in Nico's seat in the other one that we're doing. So let's give Nico a seat here instead. Oscar Piastri will be my number one driver. The young gun alongside the experience of Nico Hülkenberg. Staff-wise, Neil Holdley or Pat Fry as technical chief. I'm going to go with Pat Fry. Save a little bit of money as well, but to save 50% of the money and only go down 1 rating seems like a no-brainer there. For the same fee, you've got to go with Jared Murphy there for head of aero. Sporting director. Again, we're going to go with Julian Roos here, I think. 50% of the money and only a 2 overall drop, I think makes sense there. And then race engineer. We can either have John Howard of Alpine or Chris Cronin of Aston Martin. To be honest, for just a less than 40 grand a year difference, I'm going to go for John Howard, I think. And then my second race engineer, I think we'll go with Ben Mitchell as well. I think I'm happy with that. So Pat Fry, Jared Murphy, Julian Roos, John Howard, and Ben Mitchell. Or Michelle? Not sure, actually. I presume it's... No, would it be Julien? Julien Russe? I'm not sure how to pronounce. I don't know what nationality he is. I'm presuming he's French because he works for Alpine and his surname looks kind of French. It might just be Julian Rouse. To be honest, he might be English. Apologies if he is. Right, next step, team branding. Ooh. Right. There are a couple of workarounds here, so forgive me for the moment. Well, team colours, firstly, you already know that I'm going to go Cambridge United kind of colour. .46, 100, 100. Come on, it's the done thing. It's what we do. It's what we do. Tom has his own livery in the game. Oh, Tombina. Arav does as well, does he? Right, race suit. There's some presets here. Let's have a look at the presets. There's some very basic ones. We've got some ones with some presets saved. Okay. There's Vela. These are unbranded. I mean, that kind of suits the team colours almost, doesn't it? Although that does too. Any that stand out to you guys? I guess it depends what our sponsors are, doesn't it, for the car? We want it to be on colour scheme though, don't we, really? I would imagine anyway. Which would lead us... I mean, I don't mind that with the black and the white. I'm leaning this. I'm leaning this. You like the golden oil one? What, this the straight up Cintro one? The one that we defaulted to? I like that one. Can I edit it? I can edit it as well. Here we go. Okay, so if we can edit the suit, then let's pick a style we like then. Which style do we like? Well, if we like that style, then I can do that and then I can change it, or do you just think that one's sick already off the bat? That's very McLaren. I mean, obviously you weighted your opinion with the colours. It's very Haas, a Ferrari, very none of them. That screams Lotus. Yeah, we could try this style with different colours. And then let's edit it. Oh, okay, there you go, look. $46. Shooting. Macaulay with a 25 bits. Thank you, mate. It's very good of you, pal. Very good of you, pal. Ah, give me 46. There we go. No. Need that to be... maybe we do it the other way around. Maybe we do this. Is the yellow, and then this is the black. Ooh, doesn't quite work with the saturation, does it? That's not bad, you know. Oh, now we're not far away. You reckon the middle darker, slightly? There you go. Trying to get it so the Sintra there is kind of on its own. There you go. Trying to get it so the color balance is there. Yeah, I could spend almost all of my time just doing the race, the team setup. Or do we do that? Does that look better? I feel like that looks better. I know we got black sponsors though, black written sponsors though, don't we? That's the only thing. I presume we can change the branding though, change the sponsors, and change the color of the sponsors. So. We'll do that. And then we can change these sponsors here to white, like the one on the collar. Can't really see where the tertiary is, to be honest. Helmet. Oh, radial gradient. It's 46 again. Where was this? Ooh-wee. Yes. Yes. Our decals are disabled until a sponsor package is negotiated later in the season. Save it. Yes. So that's our driver suit. I like very much. We could just have it all black, but I'd like to have a little bit of the team colour in there. Right, logo. Presets have we got? We always used to go with like a C and an R, didn't we? Or just an R. Let's see if there's anything that's letter-based. There isn't anything letter-based. That's fine. What do we think suits Chesnoid Racing? I mean, that's got the C. It's got the C, but there's no... That's kind of McLaren-esque, isn't it? I'm going to spend all my time just creating the team. This is so much fun, though. I love that. I'm the guy that spends 1,000 hours just creating his guy on a RPG. Benny, thank you for the 26 bits as well, mate. Appreciate it, dude. The 2 lightning bolts. 2 lightning bolts, or this one, or do you mean that one? We can set that. We can select that one. And edit it. Okay. No, we'll leave it white actually, because then it will show up on the. It will show up on the race suit. Try refreshing, Matthew, and then it might give you the opportunity to advertise it. We could have it, maybe. And then car livery. Right, there's one I'm not allowed to show, so let me just refresh my memory of that one so I don't accidentally show something I'm not supposed to. That's going to be Matthew renewing his thingy, isn't it? Matthew! Ah, I can see! Thank you, Tez. Thank you for the 5 months, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Oh my god, there's so many. There really is so many. Holy bejeebus. Right, this is going to be quite the task, isn't it? We're obviously going to be able to change the colour scheme, but what do we like? Ooh, what do we like the look of? Oh, that's naughty. I don't think I need to look at any of the others. I think I've found it. Yes. Oh, wait. Maybe we could get that white though. Oh, wait. And a little splash of green on the rear wing. And some green sponsors. Oh, carbon fibre. Oh, I think I just creamed my underpants. Oh! Oh, that's a sexy car. Not a fan of the white on it, really. I mean, that's just as naughty. Yeah, it's got to be the motion. Oh, he's so good. I love it. I'm so in love. I mean that is a card that finishes well, isn't it? That is so good. Next step. My name, the cheese. Chris Principal. Experience? Well, I'll say basics. I'm managing. Oh no, we'll go experience manager, so we don't get too much of an interference from a tutorial. Car development. We'll just leave it on standard. Race. We'll leave it on standard. Right, hang on. Let me find that email again. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Confirm. Oh, we just made a really sick car. Foo-doo-doo. Oh my god, I got an achievement. Did I spell my name wrong? Did I spell my name wrong? Did I actually spell my... Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Woodle. Lamau. Thanks, Tiago. So we get access to the first 3 races, I believe, in this build. Oh, the car looks so good. Nico is happy with everything. Oscar is unhappy with everything. Oh, joy of joys. Sponsor negotiation in 6 days' time. Do 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 do. Okay. So there's Mirum Coin, which is a cryptocurrency firm. Choosing activity types preferred by your sponsors will make it easier to meet your engagement targets. They give 3.1 million up front, 26.6 million on engagement potentially, and up to 8.9 million on a race day performance bonuses. Let me just bring chat back up next to me. An indication on how much your sponsorship funding relies on your drive performance during race weekends is moderate. Our core would give us 19.2 million up front, which is pretty sizable. 9.3 million on engagement and 16.4 million on race day. but it would be low performance to get that 16.4 million. So, I mean, that makes sense. Choose up to 5 optional sponsors. Oh, hello. Let's have a look. Crypto. Serpent is fuel. That's still low. Firearm manufacturing company, but it's not much of a boost. That would be a big boost on effectiveness, but facility effectiveness would be down 1. Driver marketability would be down 1, down 2. No, that would be down there. Sorry, we get +1 win or ×1 wind tunnel hire, ×2 drink advert cameo. Lol. It's a mandatory activity. Bad Turtle gives us more money without actually any negative. 49.5, 53.8. Plus it's a sick logo. I'm going to go Bad Turtle. I can add 5. They're just giving me 6.2 million up front. Hello. I don't know as I want too many more. I'm cautious about asking for too much performance-wise, or cautious about promising too much performance-wise. Let's go Aptrid as well. I'm only going to do 4, I think. Or do we? Hang on. Do we put one more on? It's high, moderate, low. It is low, but driver marketability is down. That's fine, though. That's fine. So we will have £81.8 million worth of sponsorship funding for next season of the $139.2 million cost cap. Preference of VIP activity, which is fine. Performance reliance is low, which suits me. We have decals available. Decals. Okay, there was a workaround for that. Go back to car development tab. Team branding. There we go. So now we can fit where we can. Now we can put these on the car where we want them, and adjust the colour. Honestly, I'm going to spend all of my time just setting the team up, not actually play the game. This is my favourite bit of all of it. I wish this level of customability was available in all games. This is sick. If I start, we changed the colour of that. Actually, we don't want that to be green. Do we want that? Do we want on the carbon fibre aspects? Do we want them to be white or do we want them to match the yellow? Or do we have different? Because that racker there looks sick. Some white, some yellow. Yeah, I think I agree. That makes sense. Confirm. These are the paid ones though, so they've got to be there somewhere. Oh, actually, it's only. I want to make that black if I can. I probably can somewhere. Home Star, Pisana Group. black just stands out so much better, doesn't it? The white is better on the end slates, I think. Or end plates even, should I say. We've got so many blooming sponsors on the car. Actually, I can make that yellow. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm fine with that being white. That makes sense. Oh, I don't like that being silhouette in white. No, yellow. Amber. We should call it amber. I don't mind that having a bit of colour to it, to be honest. I don't have my own livery in the game, no. That one looks sick already. The Farum Star is there. That looks good in black. This... Actually, I think it looks better in the white. Confirm. Yeah, that stands out beautifully. That Raka, I don't like the... Oh, it looks so good there, though. Or do we have a bit of colour on the car? I don't think I like the pink to it. What are we saying, chat? A bit of colour? With the Electrolyte Energy Raka badge? Or not? Literally, who needs to go racing with you can make a pretty car? A bit of colour, yeah? Colour, alright. I'm alright with that. That looks... I love the way that looks, so I'm not going to change that. Don't mind a bit of colour there as well. I bet that would look better as a silhouette though. Where even is that? Oh, it's here. It's this one. Where's that Raka? I know that Raka's fine with a bit of colour. Then on the rear wing, Sinfish on the outside. No, actually, you know what? That looks better full colour. Though I might change it for a different one. So many choices. Hey, I like that. I like the bad turtle. Confirm. And then what can we... let's silhouette that to white. To yellow. What? Either one will look great in. Oh, I can have something on the back. Oh, nice. Okay, hang on. I want to change that. I think I want something on the main. Can I have something on the main plate? They don't quite fit properly, do they? That looks pretty sick. I bet the Veracruz would look good on the back, actually. No. That would look sick. That looks great. Love that. Gives it a little bit extra, doesn't it? Where's that one? Yeah, that one on the back. What one did I say? Is it the Valmondo? Oh no, Veracruda. That doesn't quite fit, does it? Oh, no, it just does. That fits quite well. So does the Farum Star. That fits quite nicely. And we do have them as a sponsor, don't we, I think? That's quite... I quite like that, actually. No, white. That is a smexy looking car. Big fan. Yeah, that's fair. We don't have anything on the side pod, do we? Here we go. That actually doesn't look too bad. Would that look... It's not really big enough, is it? No, it's not big enough. I do like the Octo though, but we haven't got that anymore on the car. I don't mind that. Doesn't look like it's just a silhouette. Ooh. Sintra should be on the car as well as the race suit. That's fair. That's fair. Let's do that then. Sintra, where are you, lads? There you go. Sintra Golden Oil's there. This is the most fun I think I've had on any character creation ever. Next Dev, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel, pal. Don't know as I'm even that bothered about. There we go. Right, so see, we need to. Who have we got? We need to have the same people on the thing as is on the car. So change. Got a bad turtle on that. Oh, we've got the car Sinfish. Something about that doesn't quite sit right. That's a happy accident. Ah, okay. Let me just confirm that for now so I can see. What else did we have on the car? We've got the thingy group, haven't we? And then, did we have the Rakuda in the end? We didn't, did we? Oh, we got Abros. We've got Abros on the car. There you go. That's just that's the chest. Oh, there's sponsors on the back. That's fine, but it's got to be black. Oh, here's where we could get a banging turtle. Yes! Big fan. And then... Okay, hang on, let's move everything up then. Yes. Yes! Then on the sleeves, oh my god, there's more to come. Black. Can be black. The labs one. that's a group. Thingy group. It doesn't quite stand out very well, but it's on there nonetheless. On the gloves. Oh, we've not got any sponsors on the gloves. I really like that Octo, but I just can't get it to fit anywhere. I'm gonna have Octo on the gloves. We've got them on the car as well, haven't we? Subnaut Labs. Oh, on the fingers, that's sick. Actually, I quite like that AVD. Yeah, that looks sick. I like that. Oh, man. We are the real deal. That is the real deal. I almost want to put an Octo just over the crotch. Is that weird? Maybe a little bit. Yes! To sponsor plan. Okay. Create a sponsor plan for the upcoming period. No mandatory activities. Engagement activities are optional. VIP activities are what we did need to do. Staff performance ratings. Or anything that gives us a bonus. No. We've got to meet the engagement target of 3.19 million. Oh no, of 1100, okay. Driver performance rating. Oh, Oscar's probably good enough to get stuff done anyway though, right? More money is going to make a big difference. Oh, it doesn't quite get us there. We could use the sponsor event. Okay, if I do the CFD simulator advert, then I can change this. What's that facility? Guided tours, let's do that. Then we meet the engagement and we get the extra money. Oh man! Alright. We should probably do a race at some point, shouldn't we? In FM, what team should you be? Redditch, hashtag, or... Well, a lot of people do hashtag or Wembley, so be Redditch, Alfie IMO. Chesnoid Racing, let's go. Key staff, Pat Friday, I remember you. We've selected those already, haven't we? The sound of screeching tyres times come for a brand new Formula 1 season. Last year we watched Red Bull secure the Constructors Championship match, accelerating the victory in the Driver Championship. Let's just go to Bahrain. Sponsorship package confirmed. Bahrain pre-test. We're 11th. Oh, wow. The car's not great, lads. I'll be honest. The car's not great. Actually, no, to be fair, I was thinking 11th of all the teams, but no, 11th, that's 11th of 20. Okay. Well, if where are we worst? Where were we worst in that? Acceleration. How to improve acceleration? None of them. Good. Suspension or underfloor? I mean, the floor is a massive place of gain, isn't it? I don't know how much to commit to it, to be completely honest. High speed performance. Low speed performance. I think optimize the aero, probably. Dirty air tolerance is going to be huge. I don't mind losing 0.1 of a kilometre an hour in top speed to optimize the aero. We won't rush it. For £1,000,000. Cash remaining, cost cap remaining. Let's get that done. Let's design. So that's doing... DRS effectiveness could be very important. We're already pretty good on tyre preservation, apparently. No, engine cooling we were pretty good on. So let's try and improve the tyre preservation with a new front wing as well. It's the tyre preservation we want to improve. So optimized cooling, medium speed goes down, but the tyre preservation goes up significantly, and that's ideally what we want to do. I'm only going to develop 2 parts, I think. We'll leave someone free just in case we want to do something else. Actually, we don't need to manufacture anything else at the moment, do we? Come on in, race day. Oh, you live in Redditch as well, that's perfect. Then. Can we see who replaced Oscar and Nico? You absolutely can. So if I go standings, drivers. So in the standings at McLaren... Richard Verschoor is now in the McLaren, and Amari Cordeal is in the Haas. But Nico races for me, and so does Oscar Piastri. You love to see it. But we are currently 11th. Nice to see F2 and F3 in there as well, of course. Strategy prep. It's going to be cloudy, but it's not going to rain. No surprises. Safety car chance 75%. Expected pit stop count. 2-stop. 22-second pit stop time. Bear that in mind. 22 seconds pit stop time. Or do we think... car? So, on grid performance, the car is 11th. That, I believe, is throughout the 20. So we'll go for a 12th. And try and get him a bit higher. Nico's 12th. Okay, yes, yeah. So we're like the 6th best team. Let's not expect too much. Let's just go middle of the road right now in Bahrain and then see where we are.
F1 is back, ladies and gentlemen, and the
You're right,
grid
it's out of
is set to
22.
grow. A new season is upon us as Formula One returns to the Middle East, ready to kick things off here in Bahrain. But change is afoot. The paddock has grown, the grid extended. Yes, that's right. 11 teams,
11
22
teams.
drivers, and the hottest competition motorsport has to offer. Will beginner's luck play a part this weekend? There's a new driver at the wheel for Haas. Let's see what the weekend has in store.
Bear with. I'm just going to... close Google Chrome because it is screwing with me a little bit. We should get much better performance now that Google Chrome is closed. So partially cloudy on Thursday. Of course, it was a day early, wasn't it, because of Ramadan? Was it Ramadan? I think it was Ramadan, wasn't it? It would be bottom 6 go out, Josh. Bottom 6 go out. So Q3 will still be top 10. It would mean that 6 go out in Q1, 6 go out in Q2, and then still a top 10 shootout in Q3. 6, 6, 10, yeah. Yeah, we'll do the hard tyre first. So we're gonna hard to know what to do setup wise initially. Let's just get an idea of where we are. I'm quite happy to send them both out just by default. We'll manage the session though.
Track is green.
Send Oscar out. Oh, look at my car going on track. Yes. Yes.
Radio check.
We're getting a little bit of frame rate lag, bear with. Settings. We're already on medium, that's annoying. That might help, maybe? I'm not sure. This is where my PC knowledge...
Radio check, loud and clear.
Oh, there you go, look. That's much smoother.
So we can push on this out lap. Yep.
Okay. Can we maybe make that high then? We can. Oh, can we maybe make it ultra then? Not quite. It's fine. We'll run it on high. Right, we'll send Nico out as well. Off you go, lads. There is a new camera as well, by the way. Helicam. There's a new Helicam in game this year. So obviously you've got the onboards.
Quick radio check.
Yep, loud and clear.
Yeah, copy safe.
Visor cam looks... But Helicam looks quality. It wasn't very complex to create a team at all, Lily. Really simple to set up. I just spent a lot of time doing it. Oh, the car looks so good. Let's just get the first run done and then see where we are. Oscar's slow, apparently. Strategy. MT UK failure incoming. We'll wait and see. There are failures, significant mechanical failures in the game this year, aren't there? Engine's running hot. For Oscar. It's fine. It's just reconnaissance laps at this stage.
How does it feel?
Yep, good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, copy.
Okay. Well, Nico's happy with it already. Let's reconfigure Nico. Ooh, not a bad start. Okay. That would be better. Let's try that. We'll set him on the same set of hard tyres, I think. Oscar should be finished in a moment. We've only gone out on a hard tyre so far, so the fact that there are some faster on, like the fact that we're in 14th and 16 actually isn't that much of an issue right now. Right, Oscar's in. What does Oscar think? 48%. Not incredible, but not terrible either. This does not carry over to full release as no. This is just a one-off build, a one-off preview build. Do that. Send Nico out again. Hopefully we can nail the setup. It's 3 of 5 for Nico now. Helicam, Helicam does whatever a Helicam does. That's what it looks like with the DRS open. Sounds so sweet. How good does this car look? Our livery is on point. That was a bit rough over the curves. Etc. Oh, I love it. It sounds amazing. Right, Nico's nearly finished. Tell us what you think, Nico. Hopefully Oscar gets...
How's the car?
It's much better.
Ah,
Yeah, understood.
lovely. And you count him, pal. Much better for Nico. %81%. We are getting there. The oversteer is optimal. Our first optimal call. Now then, I need to change something that doesn't change that too much. Tweak the toe slightly. That might not help with the oversteer, but it might actually get us... If I can move that back again with the rear wing angle, it's just a little bit too much, isn't it? Do that and then change the rear wing angle. Keep it in optimal there, and then if we can bring the cornering back towards us with the toe out. It's just a little too much on the brake stability compared to the cornering. Revert, revert. I might just tweak the toe a little bit. And then we can run that again. I mean, you can go out on the hards again. There's not, to be fair, there's not long left. But I can still send him out again if there's time, just for a couple of laps. Hopefully Oscar's a little bit closer.
How's the balance?
Pretty good in general.
Copy that.
Pretty good. In you come out. Oscar's in. Oscar's in. Oscar pit lane. 71%. The traction is awful, apparently. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. That should be better. Cornering's not great, and the straights is terrible though. That's better though, isn't it? We get Oscar out for a lap or two. Should get a couple of laps in there. That's a very good question, JC. I don't know.
And that is the checkered flag.
An error occurred which caused Streamlabs desktop to close. If you were streaming or recording, that is still happening in the background. Okay, relaunch the application.